Welcome back to the channel. So in this one, we're actually going to start one of my projects. So let's have a look. So if you've been watching my channel, you'll know that I usually end up making quite a lot of different wheels. From the E30 M3 wheels, set of Sierra wheels, Mark 5 Golf, even some M chassis wheels. I've also had quite a few requests for some different Porsche wheels. So a set of 934 Le Mans wheels, the removable aero disc, and some teledial inserts for the standard kit wheels as well. I thought it'd be nice, as I'm making a load of Porsche wheels, if I had my own Porsche, at least then I could show off some of the wheels that I've made and make some new ones. So I bought the Tamiya TT02 911 RSR kit, and it sort of spiraled out of control from there. So as I felt the rear was lacking a little bit, weren't overly keen on the ducktail, I ended up making this. Now the blade is separate and it will end up slotting in there. Makes it easier to paint all this because this is going to go red and I'm going to keep the blade black. Wheel wise, we're going to go with some Keskin KT2s. This is just the filament test print. It will be done in resin and they're on one of my custom hubs. This is a 5-bolt setup. That should go straight on the TT02. Once I've got the offset confirmed, I might need to adjust them, bring them further out. If I do, then I can do that before they get printed in resin. I then set about making some light buckets. These are the rears. Mounting spot just there. Little tab just there to put some tape so it can stick to the inside of the shell. Also made some fronts. Now we're just going to sit inside. And I thought I was done. Then set about making some lenses, which then get painted in orange and red. And they sit in the rear light bucket housings, like so. Then, just to make things even more difficult for myself, I thought, well, can't really just have the front light bucket. I'm going to have to put the indicator in as well, or it's just going to look silly with rear light buckets and a sticker up front. So we've now got some printed lenses for the front light buckets. A couple of mounting tabs on the top along this edge here. Put a bit of tape in there as well. That secures them. I then felt the front was lacking a little bit. So I've made this little splitter. Which will sit just on the front there. Comes level with the front arches. And just adds a little bit to the bottom edge of that front bumper, which I felt was a little bit too flat. Now I have played about with AI and managed to get how I want it to look. I'll put a little screenshot up now. As you can see, we're going to go with red. We've got a bit of a custom lip on the front, big wing on the back, KT2s on it, and of course the front light buckets. You can't really see the rear, but I've also got a plan for that. The plan for this video was to just go through everything, what we're putting on it, get it marked up, get it cut out, because we're still waiting for some decent weather so I can actually paint it. But with a bit of luck, we can get most things mocked up, ready to go, and we can get a rough idea of how it's going to look. Now you may be able to see my rear cut line is slightly different. So originally it should be cut out here and along this line here, but we're actually going to be going up. and then straight across, because we've got something in mind for the back, which will hopefully add that little bit extra to it. Let's see about getting that cut out. See if we can temporarily tape some of these parts on and get a rough idea of how it's going to look. There's a rough idea of how it will look with the light buckets in. Front splitter will sit on there like that. So there we go. Now you'll have to excuse the masking tape. Like I say, it's just to mock it all up. Got a spider on there. Front light bucket. And the splitter as well. And those are the wheels that it will be sitting on. Right, so now next thing to do is tidy up all the cut lines on there. Now for whatever reason, I just cannot get on with the Lexan scissors, whether it's the straight or the curved ones, for doing stuff like the arches, so I just end up using the score and snap method. So I'm going to tidy all these up, tidy up the rest of the cuts, especially one on the rear where the exhaust is going to go, and then hopefully start masking up once we've got some decent weather and get it painted. So while we wait for some decent weather, I'm actually going to get the chassis built up, tidy up all the edges, just make sure everything fits okay, get all the last bits sorted out. As I say, need to sort the exhaust out, so we're going to get that done. But that's actually where I'm going to leave this video, because I need to get the chassis built, which I'm not going to bore you with that. Need to double check I've got the fitment correct for the wheels, so we can get them sorted. Sort out the rear exhaust. Of course, need the chassis for that, because it's going to be chassis mounted, to make sure everything's okay there. And then by that point, next time you see this, all the cut lines should be tidied up, everything should be masked. We should be able to get on to painting. So if you want to see how this turns out, see how badly I can mess the paint job up, do me a favour and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Why not drop in the comments, how do you cut your bodies out? Curved scissors, flat scissors, score and snap? How do you do it? Let me know in the comment section. And on that note, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.